Hello aviators, my name's Kyle with Dynon Avionics. I get to talk with many of you on your panel designs, upgrades, and plans. And today we're going to go over one of my favorite Skyview features, the SV knob panel. In a busy cockpit, sometimes you need something that just works. The SV knob panel is that and so much more. This module is an optional tool that provides dedicated knobs for the three most common used functions: altitude, heading, and a revolutionary change in the way you manage barometric pressure in the cockpit. Multiple modules can be installed in a single aircraft, which makes either a side-by-side cockpit layout or tandem seat aircraft much more convenient to operate between two pilots. It can be installed in any convenient location on your panel. It's available in a horizontal and vertical orientation. It connects to the rest of the Skyview system via the Skyview network. Like our other panel-mounted modules, the knob panel has two Skyview network ports on the back. This allows it to be connected in an easy, simple daisy chain between the modules to make wiring very simple and straightforward. Twisting the altitude knob does exactly as you would expect. It moves a light blue bug on the altitude tape up or down in 100-foot increments. This can be a really useful tool for flights such as cross-country or training exercises. When either flying by hand or if you have a Skyview-equipped autopilot in your aircraft, the altitude bug would be the driver of the autopilot. Skyview's Highway in the Sky also uses the altitude bug as a source for its altitude position. All of the knobs on the panel are pushable buttons as well. In the case of the altitude knob, when pushed, it will match the bug to whatever your current altitude is, to the nearest 100 feet. This quick action is helpful during regular flying and training, as well as IFR and procedure operations. The heading knob works just the same as the altitude knob when twisted. It moves the bug on the compass or heading indicator, which again is a helpful tool for any kind of flying and would be controlling the autopilot in heading mode if equipped. One of the great features of Skyview is the presentation of the heading bug on the moving map and procedure chart displays. As you twist the knob, a long extended blue line appears temporarily on the map. This can be very helpful for easily plotting your way to a specific airport or waypoint, aligning yourself to go through a mountain pass, or to get around airspace. Here we have an approach plate pulled up from an airport 20 miles ahead of us. The heading line is projected even before our aircraft is geo-referenced on the chart itself. So from this far away, we can easily set our bug on whichever intercept we want. Similar to the altitude knob, when pushed, the heading bug will sync your current heading. This can be a really big benefit for training as an example. Steep turns, ground reference maneuvers, and wind drift circles would be very helpful to have this tool. Lastly, the Barrow Knob takes the simple task of adjusting the altimeter setting to a whole new level of convenience. Firstly, twisting the knob will adjust the Barrow setting just the same as the Colesman window knob has done on round gauge altimeters forever. The really trick feature with this knob is the push button action. When you are on the ground and getting started or taxiing, the Skyview will already have a GPS fix. And when you click and hold on the knob while on the ground, it will adjust the barometric pressure setting to make the GPS altitude and pressure altitudes match. If equipped with our ADS-B receiver, weather broadcasts will be received once you are airborne, and that same push button action done once in the air will automatically find the nearest broadcast METAR and load the barometric pressure setting to match. It'll confirm the airport it used temporarily in the barometric pressure setting window. If your final airport from the Skyview flight plan is within 20 nautical miles, the push action will load the barometric pressure setting from your destination METAR so that you are matched by the time you arrive.